Mike, turn your games down.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our movie episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin. And who's turned their heart into a fire spirit? I don't know.
That was lame.
It was. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Tiffany Albertin, and yep, that's all I got.
I am Joe Butler, and Ow, Calcifer! That's all I got.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Larrey, and who wants to eat a demon with me tonight?
Yes!
That was good, actually.
Yes, let's do that one.
So we are here to talk about a movie I've been meaning to do for like 2 years and finally said, oh, I should do that.
Okay, let's do it.
Howl's Moving Castle, directed by Hayao Miyazaki. Pretty sure I pronounced that wrong.
I'm not going to correct you because I don't know how to say it.
Distributed by Toho, production company Studio Ghibli, and came out in 2004. Thought it was newer than that.
No, dude, this movie's this is prime Trinity Ghibli movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I mean, I saw it shortly after it came out in America on DVD. Because I remember, that's why I thought it was maybe later, because I remember being with my ex-girlfriend at the time, and we went to go watch her nephew, and her uncle had this movie and put it on for us while we were there. That's the first time I saw it. So that's and I've seen this movie a few times. I mean, we've seen it in theaters at least once, me and Tiff have. But I never owned it. Unless we own it. I don't know. Yeah. Tiffany, what's your history with this movie?
My first Studio Ghibli movie was Spirited Away, and I think after I fell in love with that and I realized that the studio did a bunch of others, I was like, oh, okay, let's check it out. And Spirited Away probably comes in 2, but this one is my favorite of the Studio Ghibli movies. The Studio Ghibli movies I have seen, I have not seen them all because they just kept making them.
Yes. And Joe.
This is the weird coincidence that I've had watching this. Toonami on Cartoon Network always had kind of like anime weekends, and this is like I said, this is one of the 3 movies that they've put on Toonami. I think it's like the prime 3 are like this, Spirited Away, and I can't think of what the third movie would
Totoro?
be. Not Totoro. I feel like they don't show Totoro enough.
Ponyo? Or Ponyo?
No, Ponyo's later.
No, Ponyo's also owned by Disney, so they can't show that one.
I didn't know that. No wonder it's like The Little Mermaid.
Cat Returns?
No, I think it might be Princess Mononoke, but they've only showed that like once, and I have a different story for that when we do Princess Mononoke.
Soon.
Yeah, eventually.
Hide the pole.
Oh, sweet. That's a good one, too.
It is.
But yeah,
it's a violent movie.
I like this movie, and I'll explain why through numerous times throughout this movie, this talking about.
And Joseph.
My first experience with this movie was I picked up a bootleg copy at a convention, and it was very clearly just someone videotaped it off a video camera, so it was the greatest quality.
That's crazy.
Also, it was not dubbed, it was all in Japanese and no subtitles, so that was also fun. Then I eventually did see it when it got released. I think this had limited release in the theater initially, but I remember seeing it, and I've seen it a couple times throughout the years on this one, and this is a movie I've always had a love-hate relationship in, and we'll get into that during the review.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
That I am curious about, because this is a better movie than I remembered, and it's a touching movie. It's not depressing, which most of Studio Ghibli movies aren't. Weird how I think that right now. But
that's probably the most depressing one.
Well, technically, by the time this releases, we have already covered Grave of the Fireflies and released it. So, because that's the Patreon, this is not. This is just me filling out something that I've meant to do for 6 months.
We're going to go back in time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's turn back time.
I do it a lot in this podcast.
Turn.
I like to do that, apparently.
Well, I brought it up a little bit earlier, but one thing about this movie, which I'm like 30% sure. So a lot of the reasons why a lot of these movies are hard to find and why the voice cast is really good is because Disney had the rights to these movies for like a decade.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's why Ghibli is legitimately a Disney movie. Or not Ghibli, Ponyo is legitimately a Disney movie. And fucking Christian Bale voices Howl in this movie.
I love that.
Yeah.
I like that man's voice, by the way.
We need to watch The Cat Returns then. Carrie Lewis does the voice.
Okay. I've never actually seen The Cat Returns.
I like it better than the other one. Whatever the first cat.
Never seen that either.
Whisper of the Heart.
Oh, is that what it was called?
Yep.
Never seen that one either. I haven't seen a lot of these, and I bought a collection of Studio Ghibli movies on a bootleg DVD.
I got the real one.
I know. That's how I knew I had the bootleg. I was like, oh, yours look different. I'm like,
the whole collection. It's each individual movie, isn't it? Or no?
I mean, there are, but I think I don't remember.
Anyway.
But also, yeah, mine was 100% bootleg. I bought it in like 06.
Some of them can be okay.
I had the whole collection at that time, up to 06. So, but no, not the whole collection, because it didn't have Howl's Moving Castle on it. So
Yeah, I don't know.
Real
weird
quick,
how the bootleggers just couldn't put it on there.
just to add to Joe's thing with the rights thing, the problem with a lot of Ghibli movies is a lot of these are based off books.
That's
And then
it.
you have
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either until we were watching this movie this time, and I actually noticed it said based on a book. I was like, oh.
Yep, never caught it the million times I've watched it.
And there's a lot of things that the book confirms that you can get through subtext in the movie, which
There's
to
a-
me,
There's a lot of good subtext in this movie, though. Like, I probably didn't catch majority of it, knowing me, but I feel like I caught some of this movie. Like, I was understanding. Oh, I should do a plot summary unless you have one, Joe.
Where's Ken?
yes, I have a plot summary. We're gonna
Sweet.
go ahead and start this off with, if you haven't seen this movie, stop this recording and watch this movie. This movie is a love story. That's all you need to know. That's the movie.
That's
Yeah,
the
We're gonna boy in the hair on this. Just go watch it. Every Ghibli movie, just go watch it. Trust me. Just trust
Do
me.
it.
Yeah.
I just don't need to do that. I had always planned to watch every one but one, but Joe changed that.
Thanks, Joe.
Look, you've gotta pull off the Band-Aid at one point.
Right.
You have
that's what I'm
you
saying.
have you have to know when to hold them and when to fold them, but
Yeah.
also
You always
whether the
hold
movie's
them.
good or not. Plus,
When it comes to me.
yeah, plus it's not that bad, Mike. I could have made you watch Watership Down.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
I read the book.
I don't know about that one. I don't want to see that one.
Exactly.
Good. I don't need my depressing
Sounds super different.
movies. But hey, it's World War II related, so I'm somewhat interested.
You
Also-
know what happens.
Unfortunately, I do.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, with this movie, one thing that, because I was watching a YouTube video before we did this, I watched half of one that talked about how this movie is all about love and is all about lying because we have to lie in life.
I call those little white lies.
Joseph, did you read the book for this?
I did not know.
Okay. That does not answer one of my questions then. Okay.
Oh, damn it.
I mean, I do think there's a lot of really interesting parts in this when it comes to like how much you never really know how much time passes,
There.
but you can tell that some time has passed throughout this movie. I would say.
Oh, yeah.
I would say months have passed.
Probably.
It feels like it. It doesn't feel like it's been a day or like how the movie feels like it's been 3 days or so, but it just the way things are, it feels like it has to be a lot longer.
I feel like the movie takes place over like a month, honestly.
Same.
Okay.
I
I was
say
going to say
that,
a month or two.
but then the movie at the ending kind of introduces time traveling, so that kind of throws.
Oh,
Yes, that is also a thing.
Yes.
I like this time travel though, so I don't complain.
You know,
Good job for not complaining.
I don't always complain about time travel. This one's fine. But I like this movie a lot. I have always liked this movie, and it's just a fun film. It's not my favorite, but that's because I have a soft spot for Totoro, because I grew up with that one as a kid.
Totoro.
That too.
I have a soft spot for this movie, and you'll never guess why I have a soft spot for this movie. So I watch this movie and I go, man, I really like Hal's character. He's flamboyant and he's a wizard and he cares about his looks. And he's got kind of a whiny thing going on. And oh my God, Hal's just my husband. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Then. Never mind.
I haven't met your husband yet. I do want to.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Yeah, my husband, flamboyant wizard man. That's the best way I could describe him.
That's funny.
That's odd.
I mean, the voice for Howl, the Christian Bale in this is
Christian
so
Bale.
fucking good.
I would have never guessed that was Christian Bale, though.
I realize I really like him as an actor and a voice actor when he does his voice and not an accent. Ford vs. Ferrari, he does an accent, and I think it's Ford vs. Ferrari, or one of those movies I watched recently. He
Does an
does an
Irish
accent.
accent. Yeah, Irish accent.
It's not good. At least he pulls off an Irish accent. Like the Irish accent was fine, but I didn't like it because I like his voice.
You mean like
Yeah.
Sean Connery cannot?
Sean Connery doesn't try.
No.
When you hire Sean Connery, you just get Sean Connery.
The Untouchables. You kind of hear it.
Just having cared a little bit more. By the time he gets to The Rock, he's like, I don't give a shit. I'm doing what I'm doing. You hire me. But Christian Bale is so good in this. Like, his voice is just awesome.
You know how you know Christian Bale can do a good anime man voice? Because he does great as anime boy Bruce Wayne in that Batman thing that we did on the podcast.
Oh, that's great.
Which one?
Oh, Gotham Knights.
Yeah, Gotham Knights. He's like
yeah, we did do that.
he's like a Bishonen fucking Bruce Wayne.
He's just a good actor, too.
When he doesn't have anger issues.
Mhm.
Oh, he's done shit like that, hasn't he?
Yeah. It's funny.
I read that, too. I forgot what movie it was he was flipping out on.
Terminator.
Terminator.
Oh, yeah. That's because he saw what piece of shit he was in. I like that movie, but yeah, still a piece of shit. Pretty sure. I do want to say the animation in this movie is also really well done, and they do little tricks in here that I think I've been around Joseph and Robbie too much that I picked up on better than I once would have.
What
Yeah,
do you
no.
mean?
Like how often Sophie will change, sometimes almost mid-scene from the.
I had to point that
You
out
did,
to you.
but then I started to really pick up on it, and
Yeah.
it's something that I wouldn't even have gave a second thought about. But like she changes how old she is depending on what's happening.
She starts to almost grow out of the grandma. You can see her straighten up and like she moves different, but she still has the grandma face.
So usually we
Yeah.
like to go. I like to go beat for movie. But this movie. Well, I was gonna say this movie kind of has things that happen at certain points that explain other things, so it's kind of fine for that. One of the things is, yeah, Sophie does do that. You know why?
No.
It's her emotions, isn't it?
No, it's because she feels like an old woman. Everyone around her tells her, "Oh, Sophie, you're so old. You're not going out and having fun." And if you notice too, in the beginning, she doesn't wear a lot of makeup like the other girls do either. And everyone makes fun of her that and calls her, "Oh, you're such an old soul, Sophie." So when she gets cursed, she still believes that she's old.
She technically is when she gets cursed.
So it's
Yeah.
showing what she
How she's
sees in
feeling.
her.
Sees,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
How she sees herself, yeah. That's why
And
when she's
she-
asleep, she's young.
Even her young self, like in the end, is different. Looks different than the beginning, Sophie.
Well, she's still cursed.
No, I'm not talking about the hair.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
Well, the hair
Like
doesn't
in-
change.
Like she has silver hair.
yeah.
Like at the very end when she's young again, she looks different. There's certain features that are different than when in the very beginning of the young Sophie.
Because she went through all this bullshit.
It's like it almost seems like her face is a little softer and her eyebrows are definitely different. Yep, that's the first thing I picked.
I did not know that.
She got them eyebrows waxed, girl. Good job.
You
I
could
think
say,
her.
Go, Mike.
You go.
I was gonna say it could be just be her being more self-confident in herself too, so it also affects her looks as well.
Oh, good. Yep.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
Because she grows so much throughout this movie, too.
She does.
Where she goes from someone that just wanted to work and do nothing, or not do nothing, but just work and wasn't interested in people, to caring about someone and saving his life.
She was still spicy. The whole movie, she didn't give a shit about what anybody said or thought. Even when she was grandma, she's like, "Oh well, I'm a grandma now. Maybe people will feel sorry for me."
And don't forget how they snuck in a potential rape scene in this movie too with the guards.
Okay, so I wasn't the only one that had that.
Yeah,
feeling.
that part was weird.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
was very weird.
100% what they were going for. That those guards were like, well,
Oh well, you said no. Too bad.
Well, you
100%.
said you noticed things, Mike. Did you notice that the first thing Hal says to her?
I don't remember what he said.
He says, "Ah, there you are," because he saw her in the past.
Oh,
I didn't realize that.
did not catch that.
I just thought he was pretending to know her.
Me too.
So
Because he was running away from people, if I remember correctly.
Well, I thought he was saving her from.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. No, he's just saving her, because then he's running away after that.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's being
Yeah.
followed by the things that look like No Face.
Yes, they do.
Weird designs.
The little like the way they're
They're like jelly.
wiggly. Yeah,
Like jelly monsters.
Yeah.
that's a good one.
They're fine. They're not bad. They're just weird, but they're animated well.
Everything's animated well.
I know, but when you watch some bad animated movies, you appreciate good ones a lot more.
This one, out of all the Studio Ghibli movies that I've seen, definitely feels like a Disney movie, and that kind of makes sense now. Like you got your curse, you got your witch, you got your prince,
You have two
got
princes.
inanimate objects that just walk around willy nilly. The scarecrow.
Well, the Scarecrow's a prince.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
supposed to be an inanimate object, just like
Yeah.
in Beauty and the Beast and all the silverware is
Oh, yeah, and they're all
flopping
people.
around. Yeah,
That'd be a terrible fate. You're turned into a
a teapot.
yeah. Man, I like that movie, but man, that's a terrible way to go.
You're free.
Also, it's every teen's girl to be whisked away by a flamboyantly handsome man. So I mean, that's also
Right.
a Disney thing too.
Yeah.
Correct. It is.
See, and this is and you know how it's targeted towards a younger female audience. Because otherwise, it'd be a bad boy if you got a little bit later female audience.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I'm not wrong, am I? It's like what 18 to 21 or sometimes 30 something. So more for the bad boys.
No comment.
I'm talking about you.
How do
You married me. I'm not. I wouldn't
I
classify myself as a
also
bad
am
boy.
not 20 to 30-year-old.
You are
Years
not.
old.
You were in the 30s when I met you.
My late 30s.
That is fair. You got past that phase, so you're interested in me.
I don't know how that happened. You're a little too pale for me.
I wonder many times, but it worked out. So.
I like to date black guys, in case that wasn't clear.
And somehow she married this guy.
I don't know what happened.
Me either. Like we were watching Luke Cage and she's like, "Oh,"
Sexy.
and then but yeah, she married me.
It's like that TikTok I made.
I have
that
not
you had
seen
a crush on, and the person you married. LL Cool J was my crush, and this is my husband. It was a whole licking the lips thing. That was so sexy.
I do like the Scarecrow. I was wondering about that staff that he's carrying because he gives her a cane, and because that's probably the more correct word. I was wondering if that like a reference to another Studio Ghibli movie because it reminded me of something from Spirited Away. I was wondering if that cane was going to come to life, which it did not.
What is Spirited Away?
Spirited Away. I said Spirited Away. Oops.
That's what I heard.
Play back the tape.
Let's do it.
I will be later.
It's a see if I was there.
No, I edit. I just felt like a reference to Spirited Away or something else, and then nothing happens with it. I was kind of sad.
It's just a game.
I know, but I wanted to have more meaning because, I just thought maybe it was like a trick or something was there.
Or that
Like
it
the-
held power.
Yeah.
And for the prince, because the reason that because you have these two countries are at war is kind of what this movie's about too. In the behind the scenes type of what's happening of the characters. And is the war because the prince is missing?
Yes,
Yes.
the war specifically because the prince is missing.
So who do we know who put the curse on the prince though?
Was it the Witch of the West? I mean, the Witch of Waste.
Which of the West? I thought so, but I don't know if they ever really say. If they do, I missed it.
I think because the one thing that I learned from the book that the movie kind of explains it in a way, but their world is like in general just magic. So I assume it was just a generic witch cursed him, and no one really knows who did it. So everyone's going to war.
Or maybe it was an accident. Oh shit! I just stepped in front of that course.
I mean, as she said, she's really good at making curses or setting curses, but not breaking them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, she didn't give a shit.
She failed magic class.
She also didn't care
No.
because she's a selfish person. So
It cracks me up when she essentially turns into a dementia patient. That was great. It didn't last long, but that was great.
but that's because you
No,
caught that.
I've always loved that part.
Okay.
And I mean, maybe I didn't connect it with dementia, but that's definitely what it is. She reverted back to a child
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
Which-
an old lady's
which
body.
people do all the time, and I explain
my
that in my job sometimes.
Oh.
I do, and that's what happens.
My husband's grandma just passed. They had to basically she had gotten so dementia ridden she couldn't figure out how to eat anymore. So they kind of let her just kind of fade away. But about 2 months ago, we were asking how she was doing, and she was like, she's lively. She was cussing people out, and but that's the other thing.
Great.
That's the other thing too, though, which it's a thing as well. It's like, hey, we know it's kind of goofy seeming, but like if she really hurts someone, we have to get rid of her. Like we can't keep taking care of her.
Well, they changed her to a different type of community setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, probably would have been skilled care.
Yes.
But you don't want your loved ones to go there.
Hey, we're supposed to say the sad stuff for the other episode already came out, Joe.
What?
Grave of Fireflies we already recorded and published it at this time.
Okay. What is it? Trying to think about stuff that happened in the movie because I don't.
There's a lot, but something that I want to bring up is like this movie does a good job of showing how war is stupid. In like they're just destroying things to destroy things. Like neither one seems to be winning. I think they do a good job with that of just showing the war.
Yeah, anti-war is a big theme in all of Miyazaki's movies.
I was just about to say that too. Like I know me and Joe are pretty familiar because we've seen a couple of them. But yeah, a lot of Miyazaki's films are just like, man, you know what was awful? World War II.
And that's because he grew up during World War II, so he saw firsthand what it did.
Oh dear.
World War II was not pretty for Japan, so well, not pretty for anything, but Japan had it differently because they got to.
Nobody would be alive from World War II, yes. So would they?
Not many.
A
Yeah.
few years ago, I've taken care of people that were in World War II, but no.
There's some, but it's getting low at this point.
Maybe if you were like 15.
It's getting low. I speak from my job.
Interesting. Okay, it is getting down on years, so yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, because it's been not 100 years yet, but we're getting there. It's 40. What was it? I think World War II started in like 38 or so. Oh, or 40. I should know this.
People that old, but obviously they weren't in.
No, I talk to people that are wives of someone that served during World War II. I get that a lot, actually.
It was a different time.
But the anti-war stuff is good. I think people need to be reminded that, because sometimes people think, let's go to war when I'm not doing good politically. That's a good idea. People should know war's bad. And I do like how they, because like with this war, or the way that they show, like they have technology that we don't have, but at the same time they're because the way the soldiers are dressed looks like France soldiers in like before war, like 20s maybe, 1920s or older. That's how I took it from those outfits. And the guns they have, like certain parts of technology feel like World War I technology, or like pre-World War II, or right around like the battleships, things like that, have that feeling. But then at the same time, you have flying ships that feel like they don't belong in this time, because it's a magical world.
Fair.
Anybody else kind of get that feeling?
Yeah.
There's a really weird thing too. I think Joseph would also know what I'm talking about. Japan just kind of does this thing where they call it like Britannia, or like just kind of like, it's Europe. It's not Europe, because we can't say Europe, because if we do, they'll get mad at us.
What is that from? Britannia?
Kogias.
Lelouch?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
Kodia? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was Lelouch in the Rebellion or
Yeah,
something.
Kogias, Lelouch in the Rebellion.
Oh, okay, good. See, I knew what it was. Look at me go. I watched that forever ago.
No idea what you're talking
Excuse
about.
me.
Bless you.
At least you guys know, that's what matters. I have no idea.
I knew somebody on this particular podcast would know.
Oh, yeah. These are two of my animated guys. Oh.
We should watch it.
You should watch that. It's a good war show.
It is. I think you would enjoy it. It was kept me guessing the whole goddamn way.
I do need to watch more anime, but like one thing I do find interesting with this is like Howl has a castle or a house in each town, sort of, so he can go from one town to the other, and he has different names. So like when each of the kings,
Sort of just a building.
yeah, he
Each
just
town.
put his castle, just kind of teleports into that building type of
Yeah, it's
thing.
more like a doorway, kind
A
of. It just
doorway.
opens, yeah.
I would.
Or they call it a portal.
Yeah.
I love when they go there, and when they rush it, when the guards rush each one, they're like, "There's nothing here," because he never came to the castle like he was supposed to,
He sent his mom, quotation marks.
and then ran away. They were not happy about that.
Hey, he saved her, didn't he? Who knows?
Yes, but I mean, the king and the castle wanted him to serve them, and then he runs away, so of course they attack his house.
So I learned something interesting that's in the book that's told through subtext, because I've always been told that too. So do you remember in the beginning of the movie how Sophie's working in the shop, and she hears a bunch of girls talking about how to stay away from him because he steals girls' hearts and things like that?
Yes.
Beautiful girls' hearts. That's why
yeah.
she's not afraid.
So in the book, it says that Hal purposely goes around telling lies about himself so he doesn't have to work. That's why So
that makes sense.
that's why he tells Sophie, go pretend to be my mom and just tell the king I'm just a lazy ass.
I mean, it's not a lie, it sounds like.
Or even when she goes to the castle and talks to the head wizard, even she's like, God, he's a lazy bum.
She knew. They all knew. Sophie
Yeah.
didn't need to go there and say.
Well, the person in charge of the wizard at the castle, she knew that she wasn't his mother, and knew she was under a curse and everything.
Well, yeah, she was. I mean, I believe that it's implied that the wizard was Hal's teacher, wasn't it? Or did she say she was Hal's teacher? I can't remember.
She
She's just
said,
Hal's
I
teacher.
think.
She also is obsessed with Howl because she has servants that look like Howl.
Everyone's obsessed with Howl in this movie.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
But it's all different kinds of love, which I didn't really realize until YouTube explained it to my face.
Thank you, YouTube.
It's like for that, it's like possession love.
To your face.
Well, master mentor is kind of what that love is for them, where she just wants to kind of control him. You have the witch from the Waste, who wants to possess him because he's pretty, as we see later on that's what she did, which is infatuation. And then you have Sophie, who actually loves him. The idea of true love.
I love their relationship.
It's actually really good in here. It's a good love story.
Told you, Disney.
Yeah, but this is before Disney bought them, right? Or
No, this is after.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's why. I didn't know Disney owned them, and I don't know if that's why it's like that, but that's definitely Studio Ghibli's Disney movie. There's several Studio Ghibli Disney movies. Ponyo.
Which I need to see.
Although, really, if anybody's curious, you really should look at the history of when Disney bought Ghibli, because boy, oh boy, did they hate each other.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Then why buy them?
Because they could.
Because Disney wanted a foothold in Japan, and if you're going to do that, why not buy the top animation studio?
Mm-hmm.
Did it work?
No.
Okay.
They were-
'Cause Disney doesn't own them anymore, right?
No, that Ghibli chose to not renew the contract, and then they made a contract with Warner Brothers, and I'm now scared every day that that's going to end badly.
Oh, tell me about it.
As long as they weren't making a contract where they have complete control, because if they did, Zaslav would have sold them already.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I think the Ghibli, the company, got sold to a production company in Japan that they've worked with for years. So I think they're set.
That's good, because I would be sad if something happened to this company.
Yeah.
This is a company I actually really like.
Is Hayao Miyazaki still alive?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's really old.
But
Gotta be
every
like
movie's
100.
his last movie, though.
Yeah.
Right? Seriously though. That's how they get people to watch it, I think.
Well, I think also he's like, I'm gonna be done.
And then they-
Yeah.
We'll pay you triple. Okay.
Japan, they probably don't have to offer that. They just tell him you're gonna make another movie. Okay.
No, I think it's just him. He's known to be a workaholic. I don't think
No.
he could retire.
Yeah,
Probably
no,
like, I'm fucking bored being retired.
Exactly.
no, known animators. It's all about like the art form for them.
Yeah.
And so they've been known to like overwork themselves, like kind of like the if you ever heard of, which everyone I'm sure a lot of people have, the series Berserk. The creator actually worked
Yes.
himself to death.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lord.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
that's 'cause
watched
they
that
told-
show once.
Yeah, that's because they told him too, like, dude, you're drawing details in your art no one's gonna see, and he's like, but I have to though.
Mhm.
That's why you only got five chapters in a span of 2 years. It's ridiculous. I mean, the art is gorgeous, but yeah, it is ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's when you care more about your art than you care about producing it to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You care about just creating it.
Fair.
So I get that.
Also, Miyazaki, he's been very adamant that after he retired the first time, he's like, the movies that came after mine sucked. I had to come back.
That's
Like
good.
Jesus. Like his son directed a movie, Tales from Earth's Son, and Miyazaki's like, I walked out halfway through. It was terrible. It's like, Jesus, dude.
It's mean. I've never seen that movie either. I didn't know it was a Studio Ghibli movie.
Yeah, that was his son's debut movie, and Miyazaki said it was shit.
Has he done
Oh.
other movies after that?
After his father shit on him, maybe not. Like he might be like, fuck
no,
this.
I think he did that TV show Earwig the Witch. I haven't seen that.
I
that
never
was
heard of
bad.
it.
Did he do Ariana? I can't remember if he did Ariana or not. That's a good one.
I've never seen that either.
I can't
My-
remember if I've seen one.
So I remember when Miyazaki is alive because he had the funniest thing to say about AI recently.
Oh yeah, he did. I saw that. Too. That's great.
What'd he say?
He so basically this company came up and they're like, "Hey, Mr. Miyazaki, we want to show you what we're doing with AI and see if you're interested." And so he watched it, and apparently he watched it stone faced for like a solid 10 minutes. And they're like, "So what do you think?" And he takes his glasses off and he's like, "I have a friend that has a very rare bone disease, and every time I see him, he gets out of his wheelchair to shake my hand, and it's the most painful thing that I've ever seen him done. I hate seeing this more than I hate seeing him get out of that chair."
Oh no.
And they were like, "What?" And they were like, they actually started crying too, because it was like he's like, "Get this out of my face. I don't ever want to see this ever again."
Well, I mean, AI just mimics. You
It's
can't
bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
like it can work for still images.
It's getting harder to tell them. I think
It is, but there's certain key things that you can catch.
you gotta look at their movements and their.
And you look and the person looks too perfect. And it's like, yep, that's probably AI then.
It feels like Pixar. Pixar's been they've been really pushing that in the AI movies recently.
Yeah.
It's because Disney almost made a deal with AI and then went, oh, this is a bad idea giving people permission to do whatever they want with our stuff. Uh-oh.
Did somebody get fired over that?
No, they ended it before it started. They realized that, oh, they're going to make so much porn. I mean, that's what was coming. They were like, oh, you can't make porn. Sure, you can. They'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Oh, crap.
The internet always finds a way to make porn.
Yes.
I have found out by searching areas in the internet that I wasn't looking for before. So, hey. Oh, so, Joe, you brought up a thing in the chat. You showed the meme of the dirty apartment.
Yeah, yeah. That's also my favorite part of this as well, is where so of course in the movie Sophie shows up and she's like, you can kind of tell like their house is a mess, and it's so funny to see like this beautiful man walk through and they're having to like move shit off a table to eat, and like this fucking, which we haven't mentioned yet either, his like 5-year-old apprentice is like, do you want one of the spoons or the forks? And they're both clean.
They are not clean.
And then when she does clean, you see like all the bugs and stuff just clean the area.
Yeah, it's like, damn, bitch, you live like this?
Or that
Man, it's-
bathroom. Ugh.
Yeah, in the bathroom.
I mean, people do live like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I was never that messy, but I wasn't the cleanest person. Well, I wasn't too bad. I lived by myself, actually. But like, I get it. You're two single guys, and you're a wizard. You don't give a shit.
I wouldn't even say single guys. I would say puts on or like a pseudo father and a son.
Fair.
So I'll mention this really quickly because if we want to get into Howl's really funny character. So he's a flamboyant mage, which I've already established. Love him to pieces, funniest man ever. He does not take care of himself, or he takes care of his looks, as you have a scene later on where he gets visibly upset that his hair is not bleach blonde and is instead orange. And I think a lot of that stems from the fact that his dumbass gave his heart to a falling star when he was a child. So I don't think he ever really matured in a sense.
I don't understand that whole where he like ate calcium.
He made a pact with a demon, essentially, for power.
Yeah. He made a pact with a falling star.
Which turned out to be a demon, right?
Well, yeah, it's a demon in general.
Okay.
It played kind of fast and loose because I believe in the book you can make a pact with any fire demon. Because that's kind of the twist in the book, is that Howl made a deal with Calcifer, and then the Witch of the Waste made a deal with a different fire demon or something. Yeah. The book's really different because the book has this whole thing where it reveals that I think so. In the movie, the daughter is the daughter of like the head wizard, right?
Which daughter? Yeah.
The one that has all the clones that look like him.
Yeah, that's the teacher. Yeah, the head wizard. Yes.
She's younger in the book, and she tricked Howl into believing she gets kidnapped. But I believe her like whole master plan is to make like the perfect plan, or to make the perfect man. So she tries to fuse the wizard, the actual wizard, the prince, and then when she fuses them together, she's gonna rip Howl's head off and put it on as the head.
Oh, well, that's so romantic.
Yeah, but it's the whole thing of which is what it is Sophie's like, you don't love Howl, you just love the idea of a hot man.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Fair. That happens. I mean, this movie also is a lot about infatuation and how it's not real love. You know, you see that with the Witch of the Waste, where when she meets the prince, you're like, oh, you're sexier than Howl. Call me up sometime.
So this is just an animated version of that Obsession movie that's playing in theaters now.
Call me maybe.
Hey, old women do like, especially old women with dementia like she has in that scene, do like younger men. When I used to work at a place, the women are like, oh, hi, every time I walk downstairs.
Although, can I just mention this movie gives us one of the greatest scenes in all of cinema when the two old ladies are going up the stairs talking shit to each other the entire time. A great scene.
That's very accurate.
Yes.
Yes.
Women like to talk. Old women like to talk a lot of ship.
Yeah.
And complain.
I was called ugly and beautiful by the same resident within the span of 10 minutes, so that was fun.
Yep, and a woman who asked Tiff, like, oh, when am I going to meet your husband? And she's like, you're not, because he won't come visit, because you're going to be mean to him.
And she's like, yeah, I probably would be.
She showed her picture, like, he's fat. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't coming.
Depends on the day. Sometimes she'll be like, oh, he's really handsome. It depends. I'd have to see what kind of day she's having.
I solved that problem. I just ain't coming. That's my solution. I also really like the moving castle in this, and which I didn't think about this back then, but now it kind of reminds like the idea of maybe like Baba Yaga because it's a walking chicken hut thing.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's a walking hut with chicken legs. That's what Baba Yaga is.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought Baba Yaga was like a witch.
It is a witch, but she has a house. Tomb Raider taught me that.
Nope, I learned
the second one.
I learned that Baba Yaga from Inuyasha.
There's also Ant-Man. He goes Baba Yaga.
Or Hellboy.
Forget about that joke.
Which Baba Yaga's in Hellboy?
I thought in the Hellboy comics he encounters her, doesn't he?
I think it's saying Mia Jovovich was Baba Yaga. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Wait, she's in Hellboy?
Yeah, she's in the comics. Yeah.
I mean, Mila Jovovich. She's in the second movie? Or one
I
of
don't know
them?
if she's in the movie. I don't remember that, but I know she's in the comics.
You got my attention when you say Mila Jovovich.
She's in the third movie. She's in the movie that has the guy from
Stranger Things?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I saw that movie and I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, you should know, sir. I like her.
Yeah, I heard that movie was bad. It's okay.
Yeah, but Mila Jovovich, so
Yes,
I'm curious.
I also like Mia Jovovich, so I also agree with you, Mike. So yeah, maybe yeah.
She made 6 bad Resident Evil movies that we are covering.
And a Monster Hunter. Don't forget that.
I bring that up to Mike a lot, and he keeps forgetting there's a Monster Hunter movie with her in it. But I keep telling him not to worry about it because it's bad.
Well, I don't know anything about Monster Hunter, so I'm curious. Oh yeah, she's in Hellboy 2019. Now she's the Blood Queen.
The Blood Queen. There we go.
Okay.
I'm curious now. I need to see what she looks like.
She looks like Mia Jovovich.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what did you want her to look like?
I'm just curious. Oh, yep, he was not wrong. I thought maybe she'd be in like some kind of costume. No, it's just as a robe. They didn't do a whole lot.
No.
Okay.
I don't want to cover up her sexiness.
No, I was just curious where I expected this conversation to go. We haven't talked about Kelsifer yet, which I really like the little fighter guy.
I love Billy Crystal. He
by-
did that like
yeah.
perfect.
Billy Crystal, yeah, that was great casting.
I feel like, you know what? I feel like Robin Williams would have done really well with it too.
Yeah, but they would have had to cut 50-75% of his lines.
Well, they've done that before, so that's fine.
I really don't like Billy Crystal usually, but I did like him in this. His voice worked perfectly for Kelsifer.
Have you watched Billy Crystal movies?
No, I watched Princess and the Bride. Does that count?
I mean,
Is
he
he in
doesn't
that?
look like
Yeah, he's
like
in disguise.
the old guy wizard, whatever he is.
You can't really tell it's him other than the voice. Heavy makeup. That's a great movie. But one thing interesting with the war that they show in here that I want to bring up is that they're constantly just bombing civilians. They're not even bombing really other military targets that you see. It's just civilians.
Gonna kill everybody till our prince comes back.
Pretty
Well, then
much.
then they're just trying to hit Howl, but they can't find his location, so they just bomb the entire damn city, killing everyone but him.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Which does fit the whole idea of, like, because as you guys said earlier, Miyazaki was around during World War II. So it does fit that he's, having the effects of what war did and what happened to his country. Because it reminded me of firebombing, which the Allies did.
Oh, yeah. A lot of.
Yep. Oh, they go back to Kelsifer. I also like Sophie and Kelsifer's relationship where, like, no one can control him but Howl. And Sophie just comes in and starts kind of taking control.
She's just like, oh, well, tough shit.
Well, I think
You're off to deal with me.
Well, I think Kelsifer actually likes it because you always get the impression that Hal just kind of bosses him around. He doesn't really have anybody to talk to.
And she's nice to him.
Yeah, exactly. So he actually has like a friend. I
Except
feel that
that
way.
one time he thought he was gonna die because
that
he
was-
was gonna go out. I like that scene for some reason.
When he's in the pot.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
she
I don't think he
cleaned
was
the fireplace.
that close to death. I think he was.
But that's what he thought.
I think he was just
Being
upset.
dramatic.
I don't
Yeah.
think he can die though, exactly. Because if he dies, then Hal dies. So
Then how dies him?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
man.
wasn't worried.
Oh man, I wonder what could have happened to Hal's heart. I don't know. No one knows what Hal has done with his heart. By the way, Calcifer will die. If Calcifer dies, Hal dies. Oh, that's so awful. But what happened to Hal's heart, though? Who could know?
We don't know who took it.
Yeah, they do make that kind of obvious. And like during some of the war scenes, when you see the ships flying, he mentioned that some of the wizards have turned into monsters.
yeah,
Is
and,
what
like,
what his line is.
yeah, and they're like they won't even after the war. They will have no recollection of being human. They're just completely monsters now.
Which I'm sure is a whole idea on the idea of war and what you give up by going to
Oh
war.
no, that to me was a direct line of like the kamikaze pilots.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, the kamikaze pilots were near the end of the war only given enough fuel for one-way trips, whether they liked it or not. So, they were told they were like, we're only giving you enough fuel to get there one way. You ain't coming back.
I know it's
So,
not,
you figure it out.
I know it sounds like a weird question. Did they like volunteer for that too, or did they just like not have a choice?
No.
They say they volunteered. Yeah,
They were
say they volunteered, but then when you
voluntold.
see the end, yeah, what they're doing with the wizard. So yeah, so it is.
They were
kind of,
voluntold.
I was thinking of more real life. They weren't volunteers.
No,
No,
they were
not the
voluntold
kamikaze.
too.
The wizards? I mean, it's a good comparison though, that maybe that's what they were going for too, because like the wizards are summoned, but at the same time when he makes that line, he's like, have to show up if we're summoned. It's just like the kamikaze pilots, they were summoned and given the job, but they also couldn't turn down the job because you were then just murdered instead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because Hal makes that comment later on where he's like in his room and she's like, why don't you not go? And he's like, there's a summons on the board. When we go to magic school, we have to do what the king says. That's the rule. So yeah.
And that's very much World War II. It has to be like they're going for that reference. I mean, like I said earlier, those ships are very like a World War II design.
Mhm.
I mean, more fantastical and more creative than but it's going for that type of design. Is how I took it. I've studied too much World War II, so
Correct.
they know. Don't worry, they've heard it many times.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows you knows.
Oh, my other favorite funny thing too. Do you guys like Howl's room?
Yes, I
Yes.
do.
It's funny because he does that because he's a bird person.
Oh, all the shiny
Yeah.
things. Oh,
Yeah,
that makes
all the
sense.
shiny things because he's a bird.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Did not catch that before. Thank you, Joe.
No, I just
Yeah.
thought he's very eccentric wizard, so
Yeah, I say
collects
that.
things.
I say that because my husband also collects shiny things and knickknacks. His clown collection gets bigger by the day, and it concerns me.
His clown collection. I thought you said crown collection. I was like, ooh, he collects
too.
crowns.
That too, probably. I don't know. We haven't gotten there yet.
Well,
My type-
when we meet him someday, we'll bring him a crown. Let's see if it starts it. How's that sound?
A clown
That's-
crown.
Oh, don't say
Tiff will
that.
find that.
I would have one made. Damn it.
Yeah, you smoke from a clown pipe now, and you don't like clowns. I thought.
Listen,
Pick your battles.
yeah, you gotta pick your battles. When your husband says that he's gonna put a silly little curse on you, you have to smoke out of the clown bong and say, "Please, clown, please don't let my husband's silly little curse come true." And it could be it could be anything from skinning your knee to breaking an ankle. So yes, I do not. I choose to not be cursed with clown.
Oh, that's hilarious.
One little thing I also want to bring up with Howl's hair, because this is when you see Howl completely freak the fuck out when his hair is dyed the wrong color,
It's hilarious.
which is really a nothing. It's nothing, but for him, it's the end of the world. But also, once he gets the black hair, he never changes it again.
No, I liked him with blonde hair, to be honest.
I think the black
He just
hair is his
sticks with
actual natural color.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's being like the idea maybe that he's being true to himself for the first time.
Didn't you see that in the flashback when he ate calcifer? He had
I had black hair as a kid.
You usually don't go from that dark to that blonde naturally.
Fair. I was blonde when I was a kid. A little kid.
It's usually the reverse. You have blonde hair and then it goes dark.
Okay, it went brown.
I was also a blonde hair, blue eyed baby. I'm not sure what happened.
I was a redhead baby.
Ooh.
You're definitely not redhead anymore. I've seen you enough
Yeah,
on a camera.
Wait, what color hair do you have now? Dark?
Yeah, dark brown.
yeah, black hair.
Is it black?
It's black hair. Yeah. I do think it is funny, like, after his whole hair thing happens, he goes into a fucking tantrum and is a slime man for, like, 15, 20 minutes.
And Sophie's just like, oh, for Christ's sake.
I feel like how they mentioned last time he did that was because he got dumped.
Or when she's taking him to the bath and his towel slips off and she just like, dude, she
Look down.
don't look down.
You can also see his ass, though.
Mm-hmm.
He had to have a little fanfare.
Hey, anime has no problem drawing things like that. So hey,
No, look at the boobs.
in Dragon Ball, you see a lot of kid dick for some reason. I don't know why, but you see a lot of Goku dick in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, you do.
If you watch it on the version that didn't come to America, you see a lot of it. So when I watched all Dragon Ball, it was dubbed, but it was, I don't know, I found something and it was not edited like that. So yeah, because even when he's doing the whole like slime thing, he almost kills Calcifer too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I do like how she's like he's fine. He's throwing a tantrum. She knows. She's been around men. Maybe hedge brothers. You know, us men like to throw tantrums.
Yes, you do.
So
No comment.
Howl also has a lot of growth in this movie too. Everyone has growth, and I think
like
that helps too. This
Yeah.
movie, because Howl, even the witch, who goes from being very evil to being just confused and a nice old woman, but still is very selfish.
Yeah.
Because she almost killed everyone when she finds out Calcifer is Howl's heart and takes it.
I mean,
Even though their whole building they're in is crumbling. It's like, oh well.
I get to have his heart. That's all that matters.
So I want you to imagine, if you will, all four of us are in a building and the building falls apart and I decide to jump in front of the fucking building and shatter my leg. That's how I felt when the fucking scarecrow sacrificed his legs to save them. I was just screaming the whole time going, oh God, what's happening?
No, why?
Yeah, that would hurt. I don't think I'd sacrifice my legs. I like my legs.
I like your legs too.
I think
So-
everyone likes their legs.
No, I don't like my legs.
I mean, if I had to choose hands or legs, I'd give up my legs first.
Really?
I couldn't play video games or do anything that I do if I didn't have arms. I thought about this for the record.
That's just
He's
weird.
not wrong.
He's not wrong, but it's
You
still
could get-
weird.
I think about a lot of weird things and have solutions for them. Like if a demon came up to me and said, "Your legs, your arms," and I would give him my legs and tell him why if I didn't have a choice. I just thought about these things.
Man, if only in the future we review a movie that's titled Somebody Without Arms.
Yes, that won a Patreon poll that only 3 people voted in, and one was me. So
What movie was that?
it's called The Girl Without Hands. It's coming up at eventual.
What is that?
No fucking idea.
Is it animated?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It's a very
Right.
weird, dark animated movie.
Yeah, so you'll be hearing that at some point in the next month or two. The time you're hearing this, because I keep to my Patreon. I'm not sure what word I want here. So we'll just So I'm watching that scene where he's in his bedroom. You're right, Joe. Once you point out that he's a bird, so yeah, that's really cool because it is all a bunch of shiny toys and weird little things that a bird would keep,
Yeah, we're little knicknacks, yeah.
or a dragon. But yeah, dragon's just a big bird, but smarter.
Bird blizzard.
I do like how the witch loses her powers because she gets the witch of the waste she loses her powers by being summoned to the castle, and then pretty much the other wizard just saps all her powers away on purpose.
Yeah, they basically Dark Crystal her, and if you've seen Dark Crystal, you know what scene I'm referring to.
Oh, that's great.
I have. I don't understand. I forget, but the
The
person
scene
next to
where-
me remembers.
I
Where
recall
where they drain the life essence out of all the characters.
the little.
Oh my god, that scene is dark in that movie.
Yeah, that's exactly what this
What are
looks
they
like.
called? The little.
The gafflings.
The gafflings, yeah.
Fucking-
That just like
And the
pop around.
Skeksis. Yep.
They're technically still alive.
Till they get drunk, and then they're
Right, like a different.
Or get eaten. Don't they get eaten too?
They don't show it, but it's kind of implied. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
The sketchies are not nice.
Yeah.
Getski.
Skeksis, yeah.
Mm.
I don't mean to go on Dark Crystal, but that scene just reminded me a lot of that.
No, you're fair. That's a good point.
Yeah.
So the town that she's from, that's not one of the same towns that Howl has a house in, correct?
Not until later when he
Okay.
puts it there. Yeah.
Okay, when he returns to the end.
Yeah.
And Solomon's that's the witch at the castle who's pretty not great that we've been talking about.
Yeah, none of
Yes.
these witches and
Yes.
wizards are great.
No, Howl's not great either until he is saved by love because he had the heart of a child because he didn't grow up.
Yes. Also, he's kind of not a great wizard too, as well, because what is it? He has to transform into a bird creature, to which Calcifer at one point does say, "Hey, stop doing that, because then if you do, you won't turn back." Which I guess is the beast thing, probably, right, Joseph?
Yeah. That's I forget the term, but it is like if you keep changing into it, you won't. I think there was a character in Harry Potter that has something similar like that. I think the snake. I don't know though. I'm not up on my Harry Potter.
But
The snake was a Horcrux, but the snake was a woman too at one point.
Yeah, and I think her thing was she kept changing, and then eventually couldn't change back. You can only
Okay.
do it. That's a popular thing in mythology. You can only do it so many times before you get permanently stuck.
Or like an Animorphs.
Yeah.
Tobias goes into a hawk and stays into a hawk too long, and then has to go in the past to get a human version of himself.
but also there's a kind of a little funny tidbit that you can see too. I like Mike says, you notice things when seeing things a lot of times. Whenever she pulls out the love note, so he pulls out the love note and it burns into the
Table.
The wood table.
yeah, and when he clears it, you can tell his hands all fucked up and burnt.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it hurts him.
Yeah.
And I thought that's a good scene because he acts like it's nothing, but when you see the bottom of his hand, he's hurting. Like it did hurt him.
Yeah. It fucked him up pretty good.
Yeah, this witch has powers. Like she has power. She loses it because of pride and stupidity, and well, I guess trusting. She trusts Solomon not to be a bitch and losing all her powers.
Well, I think she's just so, because like she said, she's been waiting 50 years to get invited there, so she was just so thrilled.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even think anything was going to happen.
I do like that spell. Belly creatures are carrying the chair, and they, because they walk over the spell and they just fade away. I do like that.
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, I have to climb the stairs by myself."
Man, so it is a lot of stairs. And she is not a healthy woman, so.
You think she'd be able to change that with all her magic?
I too refer to my mother-in-law as Witch of the Waste. It's okay, so does he.
Ah. I guess if he.
I think you're not worried you're going to listen to this podcast, Joe? He's like, no.
No, fuck no.
She's like, I wonder what my son-in-law is doing on this podcast. Let me check out one of the hundreds of episodes he's on.
I don't give a shit.
So I have a question about the dog. Is the dog that Solomon's dog that ends up joining her that she thinks is Howl, is that, do we ever find out, like, is that supposed to be somebody else, I wondered, or?
No, it's just a dog.
It's also a
Just a dog.
spy.
It is
It
a
does-
spy, yeah.
It does spy on them. You can see at the end of the movie that it's been spying on them the whole time.
But it didn't report it, though.
It did. I mean, technically
Oh.
it did. But
she has like some, I don't know how she sees it, but she sees it.
well, she's like, oh, they're doing better. I'll leave them alone.
Yeah,
At the end of the day,
I was just gonna say, just think of the dog like her animal familiar. Is how I thought of it.
Oh, that makes sense. Ooh, that's a good way to put
That is a
it.
good way to put it. I mean, they are wizards, and I did catch, though, before the YouTube explained it to me, but like how they are Howl clones, like we talked about earlier. And at one point when she convinces Sophie's mother to essentially betray Sophie, and the guy driving is an older version of the clone of Howl, you can tell she's a little bit obsessed with Howl. Everyone's obsessed with Howl, so.
So with the cloning thing, though, I mean, since we don't really find out a whole lot of Hal's past, could he technically be just one of the clones that was like the perfect clone?
Ooh.
I mean,
Could be.
I mean, it might be more explained in the books, but in the movies, his origins kind of not really wholly explained.
I would
No.
think so. Yeah, because in the book he does say because that's kind of where the whole thing is Hal was studying to be a wizard, and basically what happens is he's staying at his uncle's study, and then that's when he sees all the stars falling, and that's when he ends up catching one and making the pact with Calcifer. So I imagine it is what it is, which is she is so obsessed with Hal that she makes her familiars look like him.
Which again fits the theme that you were going for, that you said earlier with this movie is all about love for the plot summary, because it really is. Different kinds of love, and what's real love, what's infatuation, what's possession. Like it fits all that into this movie without you completely realizing what the movie is trying to tell you. It's teaching you, but you're not aware that it's teaching you always. Hence a good piece of art. And a good piece of art actually makes sense too. So hey.
That's not necessarily true.
No, but
The best pieces of art don't make sense.
sometimes I like art that makes sense to me when I go,
Okay, that's
oh, I understand now what I just watched. Not going, what the fuck did I just watch?
You do that a lot on the show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because I've gone out my comfort zone and watched more stuff that isn't my idea.
Yeah, not for me. For the other people's, he would never do it for me.
I
Well,
did this.
I've been trying to get you to cover more horror movies since I found out you didn't like horror movies, which was after we were married, so that was a trap.
Congratulations.
Hey, we've been getting to watch more horror movies. He's been liking them. You're getting it.
Yes, I
Watching Saw 3 next week.
I mean, they got him to watch.
yes, but he would never do
Martyrs.
it for me, though.
Yeah,
He would never do it, but he did it for you guys, so thank you for making
Yours was for the poster. That was for you.
Oh, sure.
When I bought that poster, I said, whatever shows up, we will cover it.
Excuse me, sir. I bought that poster.
Yes, but I showed it to you.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, fine. You knew I was going to buy it.
If you saw it, yes. If you didn't know it existed, no.
And I can't find them anymore.
No.
The ones on Amazon, you scratch off, but it has the name under it before you even scratch it off. That's the stupidest thing ever.
Well, the idea that you still have to complete it, but you know you can pick and choose instead of it being a random blind box.
I like the blind thing.
I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm trying to think any other characters that we should mention. We haven't talked much about Markle.
I always thought it was Marco.
Like Marco Polo?
Yes,
Instead of Markle?
Marco.
He's a little wizard boy. He trained under Hal.
How old do we think he is?
He's like 11.
Like 11? Yeah, that makes
Yeah, he's like
But
11.
the idea also with him is that he doesn't like to show his true self to other people. Like every time he's out of the house, he's disguised as the old man.
Yeah.
I think that's more for his safety, I feel like. And to practice.
It's also kind of could be like he doesn't really want to show his true self to other people because he doesn't think they'll accept him because he's a child.
I wish we got his background because we really didn't get any of his background.
No, he just happens to be with his older man.
The way he interacts with how I'm assuming he doesn't have parents, and the way he just kind of connects with Sophie right away, and she's like his mother essentially. I don't know if you would call.
Well, she's a mother figure.
A mother figure, yes, to him, but like almost immediately he connects with her like that.
I mean, for Markle, I mean, if we're going to stay with the war theme, you could make the case he was like an orphan of the war, and since we know how Hal feels about that, adopted him.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was taking it too, because there's so much war elements to this movie. I mean, one, you blatantly see it, but also the fact that, like, you know, this movie shows you they're at war because a prince went missing. He literally just got turned into a scarecrow by a spell, and they just went to war because they had no proof of whatever happened to him. They just said, okay, now let's go fight.
All right.
Yeah,
How did they know that he didn't run away? He didn't want to be a prince. He just ran away.
Looking for an excuse?
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, World War One was, oh, hey, we have an excuse to go to war. War is going to be fun. Yeah, they found that out
How
real
did that
fast.
turn out?
Terrible.
You don't say.
They were excited to go to war in World War One. They're like, we got new weapons. It's going to be, they found out real fast. No, war is awful, guys. War is hell.
Hmm.
I mean, even at the end of this movie, after they stop this war, the very last scene is just the bombers flying off to go fight another war. It's just an endless cycle.
Oh, I did not catch that. That's cool.
Either.
I mean, it makes sense though, because the idea it never ends. Like countries are always picking wars and fighting, and it's just a never-ending thing. I think that's an interesting idea. Yeah, did not realize that. So thank you.
And either.
Look, we are discovering things.
That's why I love this show.
All right. You guys, whoever I'm with teaches me things every time.
But that's what we do on this podcast. We do learn a lot of new things. All right, anything else to say about this movie that we haven't mentioned yet?
I would like to say one last thing if you don't have anything else.
Please, of course.
Sometimes a family is a man, a boy man, an old lady woman, small child, a dog, and an old lady with dementia.
A family is what you make.
And sometimes that's all you need, yeah.
That's all you need. An old lady with dementia. I mean, that's true. She snaps out of it towards the end, but still.
When she sees with Howl's heart, her obsession.
Yeah.
Because she might ask Hal who she wants her to be to make her sleep with me. You never know. So hey. I know that joke did not work.
No, I don't think you did it.
No idea
I did not.
About.
It's an old 80s song. Who do you want me to be to make you sleep with me? You're my obsession, Dana. My obsession, Dana.
You need to stop that right now.
You know that song, right, Joe?
No.
He said no.
Well.
I have no idea what Mike's talking about.
I don't either.
It's an 80s song.
Ooh. Okay.
All right.
Barely born in the 80s.
Right.
Joseph, are you talking to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does nobody know the song I'm humming or singing?
No, I have no idea.
I got nothing.
None.
All right, I'm going to host the Discord, guys, so you can see the video of Obsession
Okay.
from Animotion. I don't remember what year this song. And who's joining me?
I am Phoebe Stanton, and an old witch turned me into a grandmother.
That was actually really good. And thank you for joining me, Phoebe. I know you couldn't make the main recording, but I'm glad you could make this one.
Yeah, my corporate overlords needed me, supposedly. Spoilers, like half of us left early because we ran out of work to do.
Not about there actually being production. It's about making the numbers look so someone gets a big bonus. That's all that matters. You're taking one for the team. That's how he felt.
He's going to take one for the team soon.
So, all right. And what's your history with Howl's Moving Castle?
Man, I remember watching this movie a long time ago when Netflix DVD services existed. Probably around the time that it originally came out. And that was the last time I saw it. And I've never read the book either, but would love to read the book at some point.
I forgot there was a book until I was watching this and like, oh yeah, there's a book for this. I wouldn't mind. So I mean, I know you've seen this movie before. I'm correct then a few times.
Yeah, like once or twice, but again, that was 20 years ago.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Everybody else says time flies. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Time does. Months go by so fast. So did you realize, I'm assuming you did, unlike me, that this movie is all about love? Like that's the whole purpose of it?
I couldn't tell you about the first time, but the second time, aka this time, yeah, it was very clear because this is your classic fantasy, true love, breaks the spell sort of story, but
yeah,
it's not just true love towards another person, which is something that I got this time around. It was also loving yourself and taking care of yourself. Because at the very beginning of the movie, Sophie really is a hard worker, and they have people in the background joking that the Howl wouldn't take any of their hearts because, oh, he only takes the hearts of pretty girls. And Sophie doesn't see herself as beautiful, doesn't really see herself as like a young girl at the prime of her life or anything. She just sees herself as an employee, it feels like. And you get glimpses throughout the movie where the curse flickers she'll be young again, but then like the camera changes and she's back to being old, or she'll be young, but when she turns her head to look over, you can see the wrinkles start to form, even though it's on the unface. And like back in the day, I probably thought those were animation errors, but now I'm a smart enough person to go, no, this isn't just about her falling in love with Howl. Whenever she feels self-confident, the curse also falters, because this is the first time she's not looking down on herself.
So good when that happens too. Like I really like those little touches.
Yeah, and it's nice that Studio Ghibli does not shove it in your face. Like if this was an American movie, they go, "Oh my God, Sophie, you look so young again. It must be because you're feeling self-confident." And here, Miyazaki is just like, "No, shut the fuck up. The movie can do the storytelling for us. You don't need the exposition." Like, oh my God, Sophie's mom recognizes Sophie even though she looks like an old woman. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe because in a world where they know wizards and witches exist, and there's an old woman who looks exactly like your fucking daughter, maybe that might be your daughter just cursed, kind of put two and two together.
She's not the best mother. What can we say?
I don't know. The mom seems really sweet. She instantly went, "Oh my God, Sophie, are you okay?" And she just instantly recognized it as her daughter.
But then she also, was bribed to turn into
That's
bring
true.
the trap to her daughter.
She wanted to get Hal out of Sophie's life, probably because she thought Hal was the one who did the thing.
Okay.
Because everybody around the area is like, "Oh, that Hal, he'll steal your heart if you're a pretty woman." And then here's Sophie all old, and it's like, "Oh God, Hal must have done it. I must tell Solomon."
That's a good way to put it. I didn't think about that.
Weird thing that looking up bits of the original book, the Witch at the Waist is the main villain. It doesn't seem like in the book Solomon is the villainous type, but here Solomon really is the main villain.
Yeah, I mean, there aren't a lot of villains in the grand scheme of things with this, but yes.
Also,
there's no real one true villain in this. It's more of just war itself being the villain.
And the Witch of the Waist being a bitch.
She definitely is that.
It's also really funny that she gets her magic taken, and so for the longest time, she pretends to be like a senile old woman, like, "Oh, I lost my magic, so I must have lost my faculties." And that facade drops pretty quickly.
I mean, it lasts for a bit. It really isn't until like the cigar, and then when she steals Howl's heart, when she finally goes, "Oh, that's the heart."
Yeah.
Because somebody makes a comment. It's a really sweet movie. I have seen it a few times now, and I feel like I appreciate it more and more each time I see it. Like this time, I had a lot of appreciation for it.
And at points, it really does feel a lot like Spirited Away. Ghibli seems to have this fascination with people turning into bird creatures and super wrinkly old people around this time.
Yeah, because this is 2004, Spirited Away is 2001. Yeah, kind of in that rough time. No, as I watched this movie, I just feel like I appreciate it so much more than what I once thought of it. I was wondering if you kind of had some of the same effects with it. Like, I mean, I know you said it's been 20 years. A little different.
Yeah, I definitely have more of an appreciation for it. I mean, not that I don't love Ghibli films in the first place, but this really is a extremely well-written fantasy for the sake of fantasy, and not. I mean, there is like the personal journey inside of there, which is what Ghibli does very, very well. But even if you strip that out, this would be an extremely good fantasy story about why war is stupid and somebody not taking sides in it because it shouldn't be going on in the first place. And then it just turns out it's because a prince was missing because he turned into a scarecrow.
And they never tell you who cursed him either.
No, Turnip Head is just Turnip Head.
Which I wanted to know who cursed him, but that's not important to the movie, so the movie doesn't tell you.
Probably the Witch of the Waist, for whatever.
I mean, I'm assuming, but I wanted it to be confirmed, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
But again, that's not what this company or what this movie is about. So I get it. That's a me thing. So that's how I am. I like stuff to be confirmed.
I'm a hit or miss on it. There are some times where I think I would like more info, but there are other times where No, tell me less. And it's a very fine line to play with all the time. And I think this is a movie where I don't need that information because the story works as is and it works very well.
I mean, even as you see in the end, even though they the prince got turned back, like they're still having a war. Like the war didn't stop.
No, he has to go back and tell everybody, but we don't see him tell everybody. We just have to hope.
No,
And
one of the
that's
last
other
scenes
thing.
we see the bombers flying off to cause more trouble.
Oh, the other thing is it is cute that this is a story that does point out that love can flicker in and out. Maybe that person is your true love at this current moment, but they're not going to be forever. Or maybe it's one-sided, and that's fine. The curse fixes Turnip Head and turns into the prince because his true love was Sophie at this current moment, but hers is not him in return. And that's a really good thing to teach kids, in all honesty. Like, we're so used to the fairy tale happily ever after ending, and that's so rare. This is a very realistic version of how magic and love breaking the curse would work if magic existed within our world.
That's a good way to put it. I like that.
It helps that this is like the second anime in a month or two that has done this exact same thing.
Oh, that you watched?
Yeah.
This does a lot of impressive things. Like you brought up earlier, like with the fact that like her face changes, and something I didn't catch until we watched it for this podcast. I caught a lot of that and really appreciate it so much more. I've also been lucky enough to see it in theaters too.
See, I've literally only seen one Ghibli film in theaters.
Yeah, they're probably too woke for your area, huh? They involve women as a starring role. That's right down the line where you are. So,
oh my god.
am I wrong?
The movie theater next week is replaying the CGI kids film David, so no, you're not.
I don't even know what that is, but just by that title and where you are, I'm assuming it's David and Goliath.
Hey, you figured it out, buddy. I assume I don't know, because I'm not watching that fucking film.
Anything else to say about Howl that you want to mention?
It's really interesting to see on this second playthrough or watching who the actors are, because to me at the time of the first viewing, Christian Bale wasn't the household name that I would know him for later, but listening to him this time I was like, wait, that's Man and Reign of Fire Man. I did not pinpoint a young Josh Hutcherson as Markle until looking up the cast, and I went, wait.
I didn't catch it either until Tiff told me.
Zathura Kid? What?
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice. I was happy with that.
I just enjoyed hearing Christian Bale. That made me so happy.
Yeah, before all the crazy stuff started happening.
2004. I still like the actor. I know he's fine. I know he's gotten mad on set and yelled and did things he shouldn't have, but you know what? I still like him.
Yeah.
All right, we should go to your ranking. Shelf, stacker, box, Phoebe.
Where do you think I'm putting this, Mike? I'm putting this on the shelf. It's such... it holds up. And it does things that no other fantasy happily ever after story does. This isn't a Disney fairy tale. This is like a semi-realistic fairy tale of this is how the real world works, but we also have magic here. And with those two rule sets, let's actually tell a compelling story. And it holds up.
Really does. That's something that's so impressive about it. It still does. Even to this, like 20 years later, so it holds up great.
And I'm thinking about the book as well. Like, I don't know how accurate this is to the book, but pretty sure the original book is from the 80s?
That I don't know, because that I did not look up.
Let's,
I don't have those tabs open anymore. Oh, damn. The year before I was born.
And it's a trilogy.
Did not know that. I learned something new. All right, Phoebe, and where can people find you at?
Oh, God, so many places. So little time. Twitter and Blue Sky as the LP Princess. YouTube and Twitch as Let's Play Princess, where, man, I was so happy to be on hiatus and catch up on videos for the last month or so, but then the Nintendo Direct had to show fucking Deltarune, so I'm jumping right back in 2 weeks as of this recording. I'm allowed no escape from that game. And you can find me on such wonderful podcasts as the one you're currently listening to right now, Gamer Looks at 40, Jack Billings Presents Game the Big House, absolutely the best podcast of work in progress, Conversations with Robbie Sherman, and Nerds of Broadcast, the show that I do with my good mate Teacher Bloke 85. We have just as of this point recorded episode 100.
Should be out by the time you hear this, I'm assuming.
I would hope so.
Me too, because this is in July, so I would agree. All right, and stay tuned for the rest of our thoughts. Let's go to Shelf Stacker Box, something on topic. And Tiffany, why don't you lead us in?
Oh, it's definitely Shelf. Like I've said, this is one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies. And so, yeah, I mean, I kind of want to just go watch it again. We've seen it only once in the theaters. I've really seen it twice.
I don't remember. We might have seen it twice, because you do like this movie.
I even have Studio Ghibli leggings and a House Moving Castle t-shirt to go with it.
Who bought you that shirt?
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then I wore it one time, you got very mad at me.
I did, damn it. I don't care if you bought it. That's my shirt.
I needed a shirt to wear to take her to work. So I was like, oh, I'll just, and it was in there, so I just grabbed it, and she's like, what the fuck are you doing with my shirt?
That's my shirt, you asshole.
She was very upset.
I was...
You also have a hair clip from this thing, too, that has Calcifer on it.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one that dangles?
No, that's the Spirited Away one.
Oh,
And the two you have.
I like only those two?
You have 3 hair clips. 2 are from Spirited Away.
Oh, the gold one has Calcifer on it.
Yes.
I was trying to think of which one it was. Yeah, I like that one. Everybody likes that one when I wear it.
You see the little flame, like, oh, that's adorable.
It's got pretty colors.
And Joe.
It's also going on the shelf. I love this movie. Top 3 Ghibli movies as always.
What's your other 2? I'm
Yeah.
curious.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably Nausicaa, and then probably I don't know. That's a hard one. Good Ghibli movie.
Okay. And Joseph.
So after talking to you guys and going over this, I am going to slide this on the shelf. I was going between shelf and stack for talking to you guys, made some good points, made me think some things differently. And I do think the animation is top notch. Ghibli never goes wrong with the animation. I think
Right.
I think the story is good. It's, as we discussed, it's got a lot of nuance to it, and there is a lot of character growth here. And that is really the strength of this, is that this is more of a character-driven movie than just traditional plot. So yeah, definitely see it. I don't know if it's one of my favorite Ghibli movies, but you can't go wrong with any Ghibli movie. So if you get a chance, just watch it.
I don't know. Maybe I'll disagree from the previous one we just covered before this.
I'm excited for you to watch. Have you seen On Poppy Hill, Joseph?
Yes.
Okay. No one. If you're listening to this, and you post anything on the Discord, do not ruin that movie for Mike.
What are we doing now?
I don't know what that movie is.
What is that one about? I might have.
I cannot say what that movie is about because it ruins the plot for that movie.
Yeah, no,
Motherfucker.
he's right on that. Yeah.
So go into it blind, and if you've seen it with someone, watch it with someone who's seen it, just so they can watch you react to that movie.
Maybe I'll just look up the images for it. That'll trigger.
Yeah, look up the image for it. The image is like a boy and a girl on a bike.
I think I have seen that one.
Never even heard of it.
It's a tell you what, it's a slice of life. It's a slice of life movie about a boy and a girl. That's the most as I can get there. It's a romance movie as well.
Okay.
I think I have.
From Up on Poppy Hill, it's called.
Yes, from Up on Poppy Hill. Yes.
It came out in 2011.
Do not look up anything about it because, like I said,
I don't.
Yeah.
Every movie we do on this podcast, I do my best just into it blind. I don't watch trailers. I don't look up the cast unless it just happens to pop in my face or I already know. I just go into the movie. That's been my way to do it. All right, I'll go next. I'm putting this on the shelf, too. I really like this film. I have seen this film I don't know how many times, but I really do like it. It is a very good Studio Ghibli movie.
If you didn't put it on the shelf, we were going to get a divorce.
I honestly like this movie. I like most of their movies that I've seen.
We need to go through them because I have not seen them all. So
Yeah,
maybe
only I had a podcast I could cover them on, huh? I mean, I did Spirited Away like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's been a bit.
But we haven't covered all of the ones you've seen.
No, we haven't. I really like Kiki's Delivery Service a lot for some reason.
Cover that one?
It's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one. I like
I haven't
that.
seen
That one's gonna be in the theaters.
20 years.
Yeah.
I saw it in theaters a couple of years ago. Kiki, I was like, this is such a good movie.
It's such a cute movie. I love it.
That's one of I think that is not my favorite, but that's up there. Totoro's my favorite just because that's my first anime movie I ever saw. So
I've never seen Totoro.
Oh, Totoro's great.
it's a great movie.
That's it.
That's
We
the
can't
You can
be
watch
friends
it
with you anymore.
after we watch Grave of Fireflies and you're crying. Watch My Neighbor Totoro. You won't be crying anymore.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I recommend that.
You're gonna need something happy. I'm assuming after Grave of Fireflies.
Yeah,
Bring the tissue. I'm gonna be crying.
well,
Yeah.
if we since Grave of the Fireflies is before this, really listening to this, you will know what movies I have and have not seen of Ghibli, because I will probably talk about that specifically on that recording. What movies I have and haven't.
You know me with time paradoxes.
Time paradoxes.
Turn back time.
I mean, it's just how the show goes sometimes. Because whenever it's a Patreon thing, whatever is picked for that Patreon month, then I record it during that month. Where other stuff I try to record the previous month and then release it the following month. Kind of my method of madness.
Yep, I didn't understand any of that.
People did.
People did. I really wasn't listening either. So
Yeah, that helps to listen to your husband if you want to understand what he's saying. I know you didn't want to.
I don't do that a lot.
And the next Studio Ghibli movie you will hear from us after this will be Princess Mononoke, because that was tied in the Grave of Fireflies poll. So that will be coming at some point.
So do people want Grave of Fireflies because they like it or just to torture you?
I'm pretty sure it's the second
Half and
option.
half. I'd say half and half.
It's both.
Yeah.
Sure, it's the second option more than the first.
I know Mike hasn't seen it, and he needs to bite the fucking bullet, because you have to at least watch every Studio Ghibli movie once.
I was gonna say,
Right.
that's-
Especially that one. Like just
yeah,
one.
that's a movie everyone should watch once, regardless of it.
One and
animated or
done.
not.
It should be one
Yeah.
and done.
I made it a deal to myself that I was watching that movie once, and when I did it was for a podcast. Same as Resident Evil: The Final Chapter. I purposely have not watched that movie so I can watch it for the podcast. It took me 6 fucking years to get there, and you should be hearing that hopefully in a month or a couple months by the time you hear this. So
Yay!
Yay.
I'm trying to get that movie done too. Right, I think we should go to plugs, and I'll go. You guys, because neither of you have anything to plug, correct? Pretty sure.
Nope.
Yeah,
No.
good.
Okay. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, over 1,000 other episodes of this podcast, you can hear everything we do on Podbean. You can also search there any movie, type it in. You never know, we might have done it. If you want to hear our other Studio Ghibli work, it will be in the show notes, so check that out. There's a few only 2 others at this point, but actually, no, 3 others, because Grave of Fireflies already be out, so check that out. If you didn't listen to those, there are links in the show notes. Don't you love time paradoxes? And if you want to support the show, we do have a Patreon. A little dog vote in our Patreon poll. This is how this movie almost happened. It was on a previous poll before. For Little Dog, you vote in our poll. We have 2 polls a month. And also, if you donate $1, you will get access to every episode early. So you don't have to wait. A lot of these episodes are done a month ahead of time because how I do my show.
Time
But
paradox.
you get it. You can listen to it sooner and not have to wait. So like you'll be able to hit us before Grave of Fireflies come out if you're a patron. And if you donate $10 or more, I'll plug your podcast or YouTube every episode I make. We'll plug your show on every episode I make during that month, like these lovely people, Phoebe, Stanton, the Let's Play Princess on YouTube and Twitch. And check out her podcast, Nerds Broadcast. Check out Zach's show, absolutely the best podcast, Work in Progress, talking the MC movies and Alien Predator franchise currently. And also check out Bill Tucker's 2 shows, The Gamer Looks at 40, and his new podcast, Carrying My Cross. And we're going to give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro girls, Helena and Hell Hasbury. Follow her on TikTok and Instagram. And please join our Discord. If you want to be in the show, you want to suggest things for the show, join our Discord. You'll see a link in the show notes for that in every episode. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, audio only, and rate and reviews wherever you get your podcast. I think that's everything I need to say. So we will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.